Hello Gemini, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the second week of August 2020. That's from about the 10th to the 16th of August. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we dive into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And I'm going to use this Sufi wisdom oracle just to start the reading off with the 3-card spread for you. So let's see what words of wisdom this mysterious oracle has for you, Gemini, for the second week of August 2020. What messages are here for Gemini for the second week of August 2020? Let's see what messages are for Gemini for the second week of August. There's too many there, but I'll pick 3 from this little pile. Let's just pick that one, and that one. And let's see what you get. You have fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. You have surrender with joy. Achieve greatness through surrender. And work of art. Be the portrait of divine beauty. Fine wine, W-H-I-N-E. So from a feeling of discontent, that sort of discontent kicks off the urge, the need, the desire, the drive to work within yourself, or to actually go for something that you feel will bring you completeness and wholeness. You may well be needing in this endeavor to go with the flow. You need to surrender to the resources you have, to the situation you're in, and work with it rather than trying to push against it. And in so doing, you may allow yourself or be in a state of mind to create something beautiful. So there you have it, a sense of discomfort urging you on to work towards something, and the advice in that pursuit is to go with the flow, to use what you have, use the resources you have to achieve. And you have the ability, the potential to create something beautiful. Let's see what the rest of the cards show. Let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the second week of August 2020. What messages are there for Gemini for the second week of August 2020? Let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the second week of August 2020. What messages are there for Gemini for the second week of August 2020? What does Gemini need to hear for the second week of August 2020? So let's see what you get. Starting off with, you have the 5 of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Queen of Wands. So this is very much like your initial card here, the fine wine. Sense of lack, being out in the cold. This is quite an chaos, an energy of chaos and discontent, of a sense of lack not a good energy, but it may be urging you to release something, to end something. Sorry, that's the cat. With that ending comes a new beginning. A new day is dawning. So a change, shedding an old skin, something that's no longer helping you, that's not fulfilling you, that's, leaving you with a sense of worry, a sense of lack, a sense of being left out. And from that new beginning, from that shedding of that old skin, that energy, you can bring yourself into your own light, bring yourself into your power, bring out that creativity, using your intuition and beginning to bring growth and fulfillment into your life. So let's expand on that with the rest of the deck. You get the Lovers, you get the King of Wands, and you get the Page of Cups. Okay. That's your surrounding cards, your house cards, and what's brought you to where you are. You've got the Six of Swords. It's another transitioning card. You've got the Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Wands as your challenge row. You have the Moon. You have Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. That's 3 major arcana cards in your advice row. And then for your outcome, you have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. Lovely, lovely energy. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. I'm getting a sense here there's something that's grown stale, something that may have involved a partnership. For some of you, maybe have been love, but I'm reading it in a general way because it's a general reading. So there's been a partnership that seemed stable, secure, and balanced. However, with the Devil card at the bottom of the deck, I'm getting a sense this has grown stale. This was something that inspired you, was intriguing, came in as an offer, and an opportunity to build something up in a creative endeavour. It could well, for some of you, have been a partnership with someone with a very fiery character, with someone who has a lot of charisma and charm. But now I'm getting a sense this is where the Devil card shows us it's become stale. It's starting to feel like it was an illusion. The pureness of the bond, of the bond was not as it seemed, and over time it's become stale. It may even have brought you to a point where you feel that there's a lot of chaos around you, a lot of instability. It's brought you to this. Oh, that's just what I'm feeling when I look at the cards. And your challenges now are move away from this, move away from all this. You see, there's been a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict, and you reached a point where you just exhausted by it, wanting to seek out a new path, needing to remove yourself from this by concentrating on something else. Sort of a possibility may be rising for you that you need to be alert, be aware of. This is your challenge, to notice, to realize, to find that new door to step through and begin something new. Challenges being part of that is part of that stepping through a new doorway would be transitioning, moving from troubled waters, from chaos, from conflict, in towards peace, towards a goal, a destiny that is more fulfilling. and that sense of weariness, having had many battles, many, perhaps for some of you, many arguments with a fiery character. So that's your challenge, transitioning from that, moving away and taking advantage of an offer that may have been presented to you, an opportunity, a doorway for you to step through to. You know, with the Death card being an ending card, as one door shuts, another opens. So there's a new possibility arising for you to step out away from a situation where you feel out in the cold, lacking, unstable, towards something that has promise, that, you know, that has clarity, light, energy and promise for you. Your advice, Rose. You know, with this door opening here, this is your wheel of fortune, change of luck, a calling. Judgment calls you to rise up from a sense of depletion, a sense of defeat, because you are not defeated yet. You may be well near the end of your tether, but you're still standing, you're still strong. This is the wounded warrior after a long, arduous battle. He's still standing, and he could still go on to victory. So there you are being called, because your luck is changing. Your energies are going to shift now to something more positive. And you have the moon, suggesting you deep down, you know the path you want to follow. You need to use your intuition, tap into your intuition to move on that path, to be who you really are. You know, this is like stepping into your power. Find out who you are, separate from this bond, this situation or relationship that you're leaving. Rediscover yourself, rising up again. Hear that calling, be open to it, and you know, it may be a calling that you hear, that comes to you intuitively. So there's your advice row. Use your intuition. Follow your true path that you instinctively know is right for you. Take the courage to use this opportunity of change, to use this ending, to move forward, to rise up again, better, stronger than you were before. And if you're able to do that, your outcome shows that, you know, you may have some regrets. You may have to use you may have to be a little ruthless in leaving behind, in ending this and in moving forward. That may bring some degree of regrets, but regardless of that, you will be working towards something that can bring manifestation of abundance in your life, of stability, wealth, creativity, and bring you into a position where you're strong enough to nurture others. And you'll be, you know, there's new hope for you. The Star card is a card of new hopes, dreams, and wish fulfillment. So if there's something creative that you are wanting to move towards at this time, this whole spread is an urge to go walk through that door, take those initial steps and get it going, because you know you have the potential to bring it to success, to fruition, to make a dream come true. And the Queen of Pentacles backs this up because she represents the manifestation of creative endeavors. She promises stability and growth and abundance. whether that, things of value, whether that's an emotional sense of value coming into your life. Even though you may have to lay down the law, be quite harsh, and you may feel bad about that to some degree, but if this is what you're leaving behind, perhaps that is the right road for you to go. So there you go. You have your fine wine in this position, this situation where you find yourself in now. The lack, the sense of emptiness, the sense of entrapment may be urging you to move on. And as you move on, you need to go with the flow, use your intuition. The journey you take may not be the journey you take moving away from the state of lack may not be what you sort of see in your mind, what you predict it would be. It may be slightly different. You'll have to be malleable to some degree, but just surrender with joy, just surrendering to the situation you have now, the path that you find yourself on, and going with the flow and working towards creativity, working towards bringing that dream to fruition, creating something of beauty, sorry. So there you have it, Gemini. Time to move on from something that is making you feel uncomfortable now, that hasn't brought you the fulfillment that it initially promised, something that may have been a delusion. Hearing that call, that urge, and following that urge, going with the flow, following the path that you instinctively are drawn to, because that will bring you to abundance and new hope, a dream coming true, and that is something, probably creative and certainly bringing beauty into your life. So there you have it, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonated with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like button and have yourself a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.